Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for coming today. And I think for me, this is the very first time at ISEC presenting, introducing about ESET and its technology. So please allow me to introduce ESET today, and then how we are evolving across the Asia Pacific, what kind of technology we have built over the period of time, and what new we have to offer for you. So let's begin. So my name is Pravin Davalia, has already been introduced. I'm a sales and marketing director for ESET for Asia Pacific and Japan. And so in general, I look after sales and marketing in this region. Give you some introduction and give you some background about ESET, that where ESET comes from. ESET is a #1 global endpoint security vendor which comes from European Union. It's based in Bratislava in Slovakia. I will tell you more about its origin later. Regionally, we have the presence of our brand in all the continents, from North America, from EMEA, which is Europe, Middle East, and Africa, to Asia, and to Latin America as well. We are a privately held company. We have 6 owners, cash rich. We have our own fundings, and we have been developing endpoint security products over 30 years, and one of the leading players in the security industry. Now, as I mentioned, that we comes from Bratislava, we have about 202 distributors who are distributing our products in individual countries globally, and we are protecting over 600 million endpoints where our products are installed or people are using our technology globally. In general, we have 22 offices across the globe. Research and development and sales and marketing for global is based in Bratislava. Then we have an office in San Diego for North American market. We have an office in Buenos Aires in Argentina, looking after the Latin American market. We have the youngest office in Asia Pacific. It's in Singapore, provides sales and marketing support, as well as the virus research lab for the Asia Pacific region. So all these offices, we have in total 22, and majority of them have research and development and the research capability and the virus research lab in every region. In Korea, I'm very happy to say that we work with one of the good partners we have across the globe for ESET is ESTC. They act as our sales and marketing agent exclusively for Korean market, and from the last 2 years and even this year, we have been growing 50% year on year in revenue. So talking about ESET again, so only in 1987, 2 programmers got together to program NOD32 in order to cure one of the very first viruses in the wild, which they termed as Vienna. And since then, the evolution took place. So in 1992, three more people joined the company and became the founding fathers. And only in 1992, we were able to establish the company in Slovakia, because before that, it used to be a Czechoslovakia, and there was a communist rule. So it was not easy for an independent, privately owned company to establish itself. And since the establishment, as you can see, that from 210 employees in 2007 until 2017, because we're still hiring in 2018, we managed to grow to 1,400 over employees. The good part about ESET, which I personally like, is all the founding fathers are coming from technical background. And the mentality within ESET is to invest very heavily in research and development. So out of these 1,400 employees, as you can see, half of them are in R&D and are in programming. So it gives a kind of a satisfaction that moving forward, ESET's future is bright, because we are really investing a lot in our R&D to bring new products, disruptive technology, and high-quality products to the market. In terms of revenue, since we found the company, we started to see some good revenue coming from 2003, 2004 onwards. In 2017, we finished at $539 million in US dollars, which was a 9% growth year on year. So decent amount of revenue, but we actually want to go and double this revenue in the next 5 to 6 years. We are the number 4 endpoint security vendor in Asia Pacific in Japan, according to IDC, and APAC is contributing almost 107 million in revenue last year for Eset globally. Now, talking about this revenue and our growth, I would like to highlight where this growth is coming from, where Eset is strong, specifically in Asia Pacific in Japan. So we are number 2 in New Zealand, according to IDC. We have about 16 to 17% market share. We are number 2 in Hong Kong for a very long period of time now in double-digit market share. Then we are number 3 in Taiwan, in Vietnam, Philippines. We are number 2, and we are number 4 in Japan with 7% market share. So the reason I show this is because we sell the same product in all these markets. We have found the right partners, we have found the right channel strategies for this market, and we were managed and able to achieve a very high level of market share in these countries. And we actually expect the same for Korea and some of the other markets in APAC now where we are focusing. According to Gartner, last year we presented to Gartner and their analysts back in 2017 in November, December. We started to showcase our technology and our vision for security industry, and couple of products in particular. One of them was EDR, endpoint detection and response. And based on those analyses and based on our ability to execute and have a vision for future, Gartner came up with a Magic Quadrant early this year in January, and they placed Eset as the only challenger in the Magic Quadrant category amongst and just after the leaders. So we are very happy about it, and actually the third-party testing organization really believe in Eset and our capabilities, so this is one of the proof and motivate us to even do better. And not only Gartner, there is another third-party vendor called Forrester. They came up with their report with the Forrester Wave, and they also placed Eset as one of the leaders amongst the other competitors. Now, some of the brands which are using Eset, which I can actually talk about publicly, because as a security company, we really basically respect privacy of some of the customers who don't want us to be named in a public forum. So, but these customers have actually acknowledged and gave us very good case studies. So these are one of the major customers we have: Deloitte, Canon, KLM, Honda, and actually we have many more. But we get a lot of feedback from these customers. All these guys, Mitsubishi and Honda, they're talking about how good our product is, basically re-emphasizing on our USP. And our USP for our product is lighter, faster, and proactive protection, and actually very simple to use and less complex. In a complex environment, you can use our product in a less complex way. Now, if you are using Google Chrome by any chance, you are already using Eset technology, because we work with Google, their Google Chrome browser, to protect their users on this platform. According to Gartner, they have a peer review. We got a Customer Choice Award in 2017, so people can go to Gartner website, and those who are using Eset, they can give their feedback, how they feel about Eset, what kind of reliability or ability from detection point of view and from support point of view, and then we get some rating. So I'm happy to announce Eset got the highest rating, an overall peer rating from Gartner. And then we did some research and survey, try to find out that why actually people like Eset. What are the qualities? So to sum it up, some of the things which mentioned here is like small footprint is much better than the industry average, customer care and quality of support. So this is something when we partner with the distributors or the channel partners across the globe or in every country, this is something we prioritize. Our motive is to provide high level, most reliable products with the most appropriate and the best service or the quality of service to our customers. And not that far from here is Japan, where actually we win a lot of customer choice and customer satisfaction awards from ASCII, Media Group, and from Nikkei Review as well. So to summarize, the USP is this, and our technology principle: reliability, high detection rate capability with the lowest false positive in the industry, and very low impact on the system resources with ease of use. You know, the world is changing, the technology is changing every day, and then bad guys are also try to take advantage of technology for their personal motives. So all these, and the compliance are taking place in different countries to data privacy law, to secure the data, and also IoT is becoming a very big thing with smart devices being around us already. So you probably have seen smart watches, television, air condition, you can name it, all are connected to internet these days. So we have to protect those. And in order to protect those, ESET is doing its bit, and we are evolving our technology based on the needs of today and tomorrow. So this is a little bit of timeline. I thought maybe I'll show you what I was interested in, and it became today's buzzword in the industry, is like artificial intelligence and machine learning. So this is not something new which actually born yesterday. We have been experimenting, started to experiment with machine learning back in 1995. And then we actually implemented machine learning algorithms in our product from 1997 onwards. And also heuristics, which basically to cater against the zero-day attacks or the unknown attacks, we implemented heuristics technology. The current CEO of ESET, Richard Marco, actually he programmed himself, and he still keeps that PC on which he actually programmed this heuristics technology. As I said, over the period of time, things evolved. We came up with the DNA detection, hash detection, exploit blocking, network attack protection, and machine learning evolved over the period of time. Sandboxing came into play. Then the latest one is UFEI scanner. So if you have heard of this unified extensible interface, which is replacing BIOS in all the PCs and laptops these days. So this is the smallest program which actually communicate with the hardware and software when the PC boots up. So this is the first line of communication within the hardware. Then we also evolved with EDR technology, which I will explain it to you later in layman terms. So that is very brief and quick introduction about ESET. And from product portfolio point of view, ESET create and produce products for consumers, where, you know, as a consumer on a laptop, you can use our technology, antivirus, anti-spyware, and premium products for encryption purposes as well. And we also cater for B2B, which means for businesses from small office, SOHO, SMB, SME, and now enterprise. So ESET in general has been very well known and very strong in SMB segment. Now to move company forward, we have been developing new technology. As I mentioned to you about how we started working on EDR technology. So we have evolved, we have created a product, and now the newest product line in SMB includes Cloud Administrator, which will give actually flexibility to IT guys to manage their infrastructure remotely, and also it actually excludes the need of having an in-house server in order to run our management console. In enterprise segment, we have added ESET Enterprise Inspector, which is an EDR technology. We have created a dynamic threat defense, another layer of security. We have also created a new management console, which is now ESET Security Management Center, in order to manage all the new product and services. And with services, I mean ESET Threat Intelligence. So it's about closing the loop, how we look at it as an adaptive security architecture. We divide into four quadrants as well: prevention, detection, response, and prediction. And that's how we divide our products into these four quadrants. And the newest ones, because endpoint security is our, I would say, like traditional antivirus, but on top of that, we have products for virtualization security, we have products for encryption, we have products for 2FA, two-factor authentication, and we have new products now, which is enterprise security and dynamic threat defense. So I'll quickly, I think I'm running short of time a little bit, but all these products I have mentioned, it could be version 7 of our endpoint security, which is the newest version coming out this year, actually already out globally, but will be launched in Korea soon. Dynamic threat defense, enterprise inspector, and threat intelligence is our service. So all of them are managed by a single management console. I think this is one of the requirements when I get a lot of feedback from our customer that they just want to manage everything from single console. And this actually also fit into Gartner's Carta framework, which actually they want to see how we can fit in all these the products and the services and make the management easier for our customers. So again, continuous monitoring and assessment, and talking about the product now. So Eset Dynamic Threat Defense is one of the newest product. And as you can notice that my title is Sales and Marketing. And all these products have a very technicality and technology behind this. So usually what I do for my benefit and for your benefit, I try to explain in the most layman's language, or in the most simplest and less complex way possible. So let me try and let me see if I can manage to do that. So Eset Dynamic Threat Defense. So basically it is meant to protect against ransomware. And you know how does ransomware spread. Usually it still use emails as a medium to infect or to send viruses into the network, because conventional anti-spams are not effective, because this is a very sophisticated malicious anomaly. Multiple layers are more efficient. So more layers of security you have is better for you. So here is an example, as you can see. If may I? So here are the endpoints, and here is a mail server. And on top of mail server, actually this is what we call sandboxing, a virtual environment. So this is a threat which actually goes into an email and try to go to the server. So let's check. So email comes, which contains suspicious files, or we don't know yet if it's suspicious or not. What does Eset does? Eset send these files to Eset Dynamic Threat Defense, which is a cloud-based sandboxing, and it will let this file to execute to understand the behavior of the file. And the behavior over here, according to our CCTV, because I'm explaining you in layman terms, believes that, okay, here, this is suspicious file, it's trying to do some hanky-panky stuff in my system, so I will send some information and will not allow into our network. So this is how Eset Dynamic Threat Defense works. So if I have to summarize, it's a behavior-based detection. It protects you against the zero-day attacks, the unknown threats, and it is based on cloud sandboxing. The next one, I will try to use the similar approach to talk about Enterprise Inspector as well. Now, Enterprise Inspector is an EDR technology, and these are more meant for targeted attacks in a bigger organizations like bigger enterprises, and also for advanced persistent threats where companies actually wants to know. They might have a layer of security, they might be able to prevent the attacks, but they really want to learn that what was the motive of this kind of a malicious anomaly into our network. What they were trying to do. Were they trying to steal some information? How they were trying to steal that information, where the information was flowing, what kind of files were used, what kind of tactic was used. So they want more visibility into it. So these kind of threats are modified to evade detection, and they remain within the network for a very long period of time without being detected. So they just don't use executable files. You know, there are different kind of extensions which were used in order to evade detection. I'll use the same example. So this is dynamic threat defense. So this actually, if it's recognized as a threat, it will give the information to mail server that no, this is a virus, you go out. There is no need for you to go in. But in case of advanced persistent threats, which probably evade detection and still manage to get into the infrastructure and into the endpoint and start infecting, or try to reach to the endpoint trying to infect. So what it gives you a visibility that from where it came from, how did the chain process followed, and what happened after that. So, okay, we have Eset endpoint security installed. Even if they try to infect, they will be either blocked or removed. But it will give you a very good visibility on the action, that how it happened in a timeline way, which actually big organization really want to see. So collect real-time events, provide extensive filtering and sorting of these files, use Eset's reputation system in the cloud, which is ThreatSense technology or LiveGrade, and it gives you an ability to create your own rules and notification on the suspicious behavior which an IT guy wants to know or see. Offer blocking and remediation. In short, in summary, it gives you detection, it gives you visibility, and it gives response. So it finds the anomaly, a malicious anomaly based on detection. From visibility point of view, it tells you what is affected, when it happened, how it happened, and from response, because of the endpoint security, it blocks it and removes it from the network. So that is a quick overview of our two new products, but at Eset, what we actually do is like we produce endpoint security, in short form antivirus. That is our core business. But security has evolved over the period of years, and we have added encryption products into our portfolio. Basically, we acquired a third-party company, and now after the technology transfer from Desktop, it became Eset Endpoint Encryption. 2FA was also acquired and became Eset Secure Authentication. But we can't be acquiring all the companies just to provide our comprehensive solution to our distributors and customers. So we created a program called Technological Alliance, where we partner with like-minded companies. We partner with the very good technology, reliable technology like Eset, and we bring those products into Alliance program and offer through Eset's channel medium to our customer. So now we have backup solutions to offer. We have data leak prevention systems to offer, and the latest one, Grey Cortex, is network monitoring solutions for our customers. So, Bratislava, Slovakia, if you have not heard this name before, so the population is pretty low, between 5 to 8 million, not many people, and as a company we need to grow, we need more researchers, we need more programmers, we need more security analysts, and so it's in order to recruit people, and also because Eset is growing, Eset founders have purchased land in Bratislava to create a mini Silicon Valley. And this is the real-time picture. It used to be an old army hospital, and the plan is to convert this into Eset campus. So work is already going on. It will take some time. I wanted to show you some picture that Eset, how Eset is evolving, how Eset is growing, and future looks bright at Eset. So with that, thank you very much. I would be keen in knowing about your questions. If I can find the...
네, 파빈드 왈리아 디렉터님의 멋진 강연 감사드립니다. 그럼 지금부터 현장 질의응답 시간을 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 그럼 지금부터 화면에 올라온 질문들을 먼저 확인을 해볼까요?
Okay, so if I can pick it up in English or... Right.
질문을 직접 선택을 하셔야 되는데 지금 화면에 영문이 아니라서 제가 한번 직접 읽어드릴 테니까 그 중에 선택을 하셔도 될 것 같고요. 일단 화면을 조금 크게 띄워주실 수 있을까요?
Okay.
잠시만요.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
네, 강연을 너무나 잘해주셨는지 질문이 지금 올라오지가 않는데 혹시 즉석에서 질문해 주시면 저희가 지금 통역을 통해서 저희가 할 수가 있으니까 질문 좀 즉석에서 해주시면 저희 선물 드리도록 할게요. 혹시 즉석에서 질문하실 분 혹시 없으신가요? 저희가 질문하신 분들께 무선 키보드랑 선물로 즉석에서 드리고 있습니다. 네, 저기 질문자분께 마이크 전달해 드릴게요. 잠시만 기다리시면 되겠습니다.
Thank you for your. Do you have any reference site in the financial field? In financial field, reference site.
Yes, we have many customers in FSI, even in finance across the globe. We have references, we have case studies. If it's required, definitely we can share with you.
example에 대해서 좀. 예.
Banks, we have many banks as our customer in different countries. So as I said,
Any card company?
sorry?
Credit card company.
Credit card company, I need to find out. This is very specific. But banks, yes, definitely our customers. Any other question? Anyone? Even about Slovakia, tourism, anything?
다른 분들도 질문 있으시면 손 든 뒤에 질문해 주시기 바라겠습니다. 아, 네, 여기 질문자분 계시네요. 마이크 이쪽으로 좀 부탁드리겠습니다. 저기, 네, 저 흰 옷 입으신 분, 네, 마이크 전달해 주시고요.
그 EDR 제품 관련돼서 에이전트를 배포하는 어떤 수단이나 그런 것을 제공을 하는 건가요? 아니면 고객사에서 에이전트는 알아서 배포를 해야 되는 건가요?
So far we have introduced EDR as an early access program in limited markets to understand, because we have chosen some customer for this product and want to gather feedback for maybe 3 to 4 months and then fine tune it. But as far as distribution is concerned, because you know that enterprise and great products and EDR is not off-the-shelf product that you just buy and give it to somebody. It requires a lot of technical capability and building up technical infrastructure within at a distribution level, because we work with ESTC on exclusive distribution model. So we will prepare them in a way that they will have all the ability and capability to help their partners introduce these products to the resellers and provide all the support you need from deployment point of view or from knowledge point of view, from training point of view. Basically anything you need, they will provide for you. And now we are also understanding actually that there is a specific criteria to basically enable this product for different markets. So every reseller and distributor have to meet this requirement. Agent deployment. Okay, so I got it wrong. Yes, who will deploy the agent, or? So the question is what?
저기 질문한 사람이 다시 여쭤보면요. 여기서 에이전트란 용어를 혼돈하신 것 같은데, 세일즈 목적의 에이전트가 아니라 각 PC나 단말들의 그 정보를 수집하기 위한 에이전트를 배포하는 문제를 여쭤본 겁니다. 네. 에이전트가 좀 중의적인 의미가 있어서 아마 혼돈하신 것 같습니다.
Yes, look, the agent is also available in our endpoints. So it will be in a similar way. It's no different from that. It's just a different product, but it will be agent-based. And it is built on top of our endpoint solutions. I hope a little bit of communication challenge, but I hope I was managed to give you a relatively satisfactory answer. Is there any other question?
잠시만, 네. 아직 시간 더 있으니까요. 질문 더 받도록 하겠습니다. 혹시 올라온 질문 있는지 한번 확인을 해볼까요? 잠시만 기다려주세요. 새로 고침해서 다시 화면을 보시면 질문하신 분 계실까요? 네. 화면을 보시면 질문 하나 올라와 있네요.
Yeah, I think this I already answered. I think it was more for credit card question from him. Yeah. No, we don't have anything in Korea at the moment, but hopefully soon. We have to work hard.
네, 알겠습니다. 혹시 또 다른 질문 있으시면 손 들어서 질문하셔도 되고요. 네, 저쪽에 손 드셨네요. 네, 질문이 또 있으시네요. 네, 잠시만 기다리시면 되겠습니다.
손 한 번만 더 들어주시겠어요? 혹시 그 백신이나 뭐 HIPS는 EDR인지 예, 궁금합니다.
Which one can you repeat? I got it. Look, it's different layers of security. EDR has a specific role to play. HIPS technology, definitely it's in Eset Solutions, in our endpoint. The endpoint solution includes host-based intrusion prevention system. So definitely it's there. EDR is built on top of that to, as I mentioned, that the role of EDR is different, to give you visibility. The blocking and the removal of malware, it only takes place or using the endpoint solution.
네, 혹시 마지막으로 질문 한 개 정도 더 받을 수 있을 것 같아요. 혹시 질문 또 있으신 분 있으실까요? 네, 더 이상, 저기 질문하셨네요. 저기 검정색 옷 입으신 분 질문하셨네요. 마지막 질문 받고 저희 베스트 퀘스천 선택해서 선물 드리도록 하겠습니다.
예, 좀 질문 좀 드리겠습니다. EDR 솔루션이 그 국내외적으로 경쟁사가 좀 많아 보입니다. 근데 기사의 솔루션이 특별한 장점이다라고 할 수 있는 부분, 이 부분은 분명하게 고객한테 이익이 된다라는 부분을 좀 설명을 부탁드리겠습니다.
It's a very good question. And what we believe is that when we showcased our EDR technology to Gartner, we showcased not only EDR because it's built on the technology what we already have, that they believe and what now we believe as well, that yes, we have a competitive advantage. We can do it better because we do it better in endpoint detection from detection point of view. And our detection rate is one of the highest in the industry, lowest false positive rates. So when we build this EDR technology, it's more of like management of the security overview within the company. And if I didn't have time, otherwise I could have shown you the user interface and the kind of feature sets within the program and what kind of reports we generate and what kind of information we provide to our customer and the threat feeds we have. Extensive information about threat analysis for our customer is very extensive. And it's new for us. We haven't actually introduced in Asia yet because, as I said, it's with early access program with some of our key customers. But as the time goes by, within 3 months, you will start to see real life examples where we will find new customers and new references. But we totally believe in our technology, and definitely it's better than the competition, as if you see the Gartner Magic Quadrant.
네, 그럼 질문은 여기까지 하고